me. I will first of all wish to convey my condolences to the families and relatives of those who lost their loved ones yesterday. It's unfortunate that we continue to see this apocalyptic rise of demonstrations leading to death and destructions of this country. The kind of picture that we're sending out there to the world is not very good, because we've locked horns between the government and the demonstrators. So first of all, I want to say my condolences. It's unfortunate in Dimuli that in a discussion like this, I was here on the 25th when we was commemorating the 1 year of the demonstrations that came before on what we call the Finance Bill 2024. And again, the same day, we had deaths. So every single day, it is a fact, it is something that is orchestrated, that when we have got demonstrations, and then we definitely have to see destruction, and we've got to see deaths across the country. One thing I would also want to say is, I think Kenyans are learning. We are fast learners as a country. We are learning, and I'll tell you this, because the demonstrations of the 25th of June actually affected most of the counties. But yesterday, the demonstration only came down to 17 counties. 30 counties were well and up operating, because people have realized that it can never be like we do the same things the same way and expect different results. And I also think the police are learning. When the police and the cabinet secretary came out and said that they need to protect people's property, because again, it's in the Constitution. We cannot read the Constitution from one side. The Constitution also gives the government, the police, the responsibility of taking care of people's lives and people's property. When the 25th demonstration proved that the citizens were bold enough to even go into a police station and ban police station, to ban county government vehicles, to maim people and to rob from people. So the police gave a warning. And I think if you go look at the law, at points in which police are supposed to use live ammunition, one of them is to protect property when there is no other mechanism. And you see, if you walk through these demonstrators, these are guys that can run over you. And we've got very few police. We've got one policeman manning over 4,000 Kenyans. It is not possible for us to have that one policeman provide security. And so for me, I think what the police were trying to do is trying to avoid the kind of chaos that will have ensued, that will have actually proceeded the 25th June demonstrations, by ensuring that the city, where is the target of everybody, where people want to go in and rob, is locked down. I know it's very unfortunate, because in Nairobi alone, every time we have a lockdown, we lose over 15 billion Kenya shillings in income. So yesterday night, Kenyans have lost life, Kenyans have lost property, Kenyans have lost a name globally, and Kenyans have lost money that will have been generated by the city. So I think for me, it's good that Kenyans are learning that these demonstrations have never given us anything, because if we come back and say, what is it that these demonstrations have given us since when we started the Finance Bill 2024? There's nothing apart from political scores that people are trying to use the agencies to score. There is absolutely nothing apart from death that we have to come here and say condolences to the families. And even when others are planning for another demonstration, we'll definitely be talking about deaths and destruction. Why can't we, as a country, sit down and look at other ways of trying to raise the same things that we are raising through demonstrations and get a solution? Because if you look at the Bible says, come and let